Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn and thank you so much for clicking on my video today. Y'all already know what I'm about to talk about. This is part 2. So if you didn't watch part 1, which will be the video right before this video, make sure y'all go check out part 1 first. That way you understand exactly what is going on in part 2. We ain't gonna ramble too much longer. Y'all already know. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayshawn with 3 E's. But without further ado, let's hop right into part 2. Let's go. Here come Grumpy Grinch. Oh.
Dang, what y'all was doing in the bathroom? What you was giving him some HEAD?
You know what? At this point... Oh, not yet, not yet. Okay, not yet, not yet, not yet, y'all. Not yet. What are you talking about? First of all, girl, it's not even no first of all. At this point, y'all... I'm at a level with her, like, if I say something, we're gonna have to fight. So I'm like, it's in her best interest for me not to even say nothing to her. Like, I'm like, I need to start ignoring this bitch off the strength of Shauna. Because don't ever imply that I'm in no nigga bathroom giving the works, okay? Even if I was, that's none of your business. But we was only in there for 2 minutes. She just one of those bitches that gotta say something about anything. And you talking about, was I in there giving? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? What? Who you? What? Y'all, I was so annoyed by that. Like, that really rubbed me the wrong way. Cause what type of bitch do you think I am? Like, don't. And why is you in my business if I was like? So she said that, so I literally walked in the kitchen because they was in there like cracking open a bottle, and Shauna and Carly was sitting on a couch or whatever with the third guy. So I walked in the kitchen with them to help them open a bottle or whatever, and I'm just like, I'm in there talking to Boo like, this bitch, she getting on my motherfucking nerves, y'all. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, if I fight this bitch, Shauna Boo, I'm sorry for disrespecting your house right now. I'm going to have to apologize ahead of time because this bitch is getting on my nerves. So, you know, they kind of laughing because they feel where I'm coming from. But they like, you know, my boo was like,
you too pretty to be fighting. Don't be doing that. It's gonna be okay. Just ignore her.
Like, just being on some grown man shit. All of them was. Because a lot of dudes could have either turned up on her, cussed her out, or would have been like, yeah, fight her. But they was just like, just chill. It's okay. Like, we about to play some games. It's going to be fun. It's okay. So I'm just like, okay. Like, I'm just about to just... woosah, right? So we get to the couch, right? And it's only one big long couch, and then it's like a love seat, right? So like I said, Carly and the third guy was already on the couch, and Shauna. And then when Shauna Boo came out, he sat next to her, and then my boo kind of sat in the little love seat. So I'm not about to sit on the couch with them because I don't even want to be near Carly. So I go and I sit on my boo lap. Like, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna just sit on his lap. It's like everything I did, this bitch saying something about it. So I'm just like, I went to go sit on his lap or whatever. I have, you know, my arm around him or whatever. So she was just like, y'all, she said the most ignorant thing. Like, dang, you, I'm getting so annoyed, y'all. Really, I'm getting so irritated thinking about this because this bitch really had me messed up. And she was just saying dumb stuff. Y'all ever get irritated when people just say stuff that, like, comes from nowhere, makes no sense? Like, why are you even saying this? Where is this even coming from? Like, bitch, what do you even talk about? I sat on this dude's lap. Do you know she was like,
dang, you basically just sucked them off. You don't even let it go down before you already sitting on them.
Basically saying like, y'all get what y'all get it. Basically saying like, if I just gave him head, like, give it a chance to go down before you sit on his lap. First of all, boom, mind your business. Second of all, if I did do a little funky song, it would have been down. Because I would have sung a lot of that thing. Okay, that's what we were just saying. So it would have been down, number 2. And number 3, even if it wasn't, it's mine. Like, not like it's mine, like this is my boyfriend, but right now it's mine. So if I want to sit on it and it's rock hard, let me do. Why are you in our business? Like, why? Like, I don't understand why she was worried about what I had going on. So I'm just like, I literally was like, anyways, what game do y'all want to play? Because I knew in my mind, like, if I say something, the way my mouth is set up, it's going to be all types of bitches and this, fuck you, did it, all of this. And we're going to have to fight. Like, it just is what it is, because I just did not understand why she kept saying little stuff to me. And don't get me wrong, y'all, she was saying little stuff to Shauna too, because Shauna kept texting me and she was irritated. But like, I guess like when I was in the bathroom, she was saying little stuff to her, but of course I wasn't out there to hear it, so I'm just saying the stuff she was saying to me. But she was getting on Shauna's nerve too. So we try to just like get the shots poured. We all take our little one shot or whatever. So Shauna took her shot of peach Ciroc or whatever, and she was like, she was like, oh, this is so nasty. Like I hate Ciroc and da da da. She's just saying it in general, y'all. Carly, of course, Miss Mouth Almighty, Tongue Everlasting. Yeah, unless something happen. Y'all don't know that song. You got Big Mouth by Houdini. See, that too old school for y'all. Okay, that's too back in the day. But anyways, she always got something to say, so she was like,
Girl, it's just liquor. Don't do the most. If you want to get something else, you should have said something.
girl, we said we didn't want Ciroc. So what you mean we should have said something? And regardless, if she want to say the liquor nasty, I drink Hennessy and still say it's nasty. Because all the liquor is nasty anyways. But we just have a preference of what nastiness we want to take. So if she want to say something about the nastiness of the Ciroc, why are you taking offense? Because it's the liquor that you picked? Like, I just didn't. She was like, I don't understand. So Sean was like, girl, I'm not even talking to you. Like, what are you even saying? I'm saying the liquor nasty because all liquor is nasty. So Carly like,
Okay, well, yeah, that's what it better have been.
y'all, like, this bitch just want to fight. Like, at this point, I'm convinced she want to fight one of us. So we letting it slide, y'all. When I tell you we giving pass after pass after pass after pass, y'all. Oh, my God. So we start playing Truth or Dare. We had the cards, but we didn't even play the cards yet because I'm just so like kind of over it. So we just started playing Truth or Dare or whatever. So we get to playing Truth or Dare, and that's cool, y'all. Everybody start drinking. We taking our shots. Like the mood is starting to lighten up and everything. So like everybody laughing and kicking it. We getting a little bit more loose and all of that, right? So we got the music kind of going on in the background as everybody taking more shots. Carly gets up and she starts to dance and twerk in front of everybody and cool, whatever. Let you do your thing. She do got a stupid big butt. So when she was dancing, she one of those type like she got like she had on jeans. So she want to unbutton her pants and zip down her jeans. And like have the jeans like the flap just over. So she still had them on, but she had it unzipped and she just like twerking and doing all of this. So, we just like, part of me feel like she was just trying to show out and be extra. But, like, as long as her mouth ain't running, I would rather her ass shake than her mouth to run. So, I'm cool. So, she dancing or whatever. So, we all laughing or whatever. We watching her dance or whatever. She twerking or whatever. So, her pants is unzipped. So, me and Shauna just kind of looking at each other because we like, this bitch is really doing the most. But we gonna let her have it. Y'all, we was letting this bitch have it because we like, whatever. It is what it is. She having fun. This is closed. We good. So I'm not gonna lie, we all drinking, and the third boy that was like kind of there for her, he pops up and she dancing. So he did get behind her. Now he didn't get behind her like in a rude way and like grab her. He just kind of got behind her, was like, hey, like dancing a little bit. Y'all, she turns around and pushed him like,
what the fuck? Nigga, don't get behind me when I'm dancing. Like, I know my ass fat, but don't try to touch me.
Just when the mood was going good, y'all. Just when we thought the mood was going good. So everybody kind of just like record scratch. We like, what? So he like, at that point, I think because he had been drinking too, he got like a little bit irritable. So he was like,
don't touch me. You don't gotta put your hands on me. I wasn't even touching your butt. I was just dancing behind me. Don't do the fucking most.
And he like walked up into the kitchen. So everybody like looking like, oh my God, bro. Like, why you do the most? You didn't have to push him. Like, what if his reflex would have hit you back? Then he would have been wrong. He didn't even touch her, y'all. He just got behind her. And I know y'all can think like, well, he shouldn't have got behind. Like, we having fun. Like, we didn't think it was going to be a big deal. He didn't grab her, but he just kind of danced behind her. And if she didn't like it, she could have just got up like, no, like, I'm good. But she didn't have to push him, I felt like. So, my boo, like, lift me up off him and went to go talk to him. Oh, because I forgot to add, though. So, my boo and Shauna boo was friends, but the third boy was my boo brother. So, he went to go talk to his brother. He like, let me go talk to him. So, I'm like, okay, cool. He go in there. So, I'm just kind of sitting on the couch, like, irritated or whatever. And Carly's still going off at it, like, talking to Shauna, like,
would you want somebody to touch you? Would you want somebody to grab on you? Maybe you don't understand because you don't got no big butt.
Just saying little stuff that don't even make sense. Like, regardless if you got a big butt or a little butt, if you don't want somebody to touch you, you got every right. What do you mean because she don't got no big butt, she don't understand all this other stuff? Like, you shaking your ass with your pants unzipped, boo. I'm not gonna say what do you expect, because you could be over there butt naked. They don't give no man the right to touch you, but he didn't even touch her. So she going off like on Shauna, and Shauna like, calm down, girl, calm down. You doing the most. Like, you didn't have to swing on him though. And she was like,
I didn't swing on him.
Now, mind you, she didn't swing on him. So Shauna didn't mean to say swing. She meant to say push. And she was like,
I didn't swing on him. Shut the fuck up. I didn't swing on him. Now you making up shit.
And Shauna was like, well, push him, swing on him, whatever it is. You didn't have to do the most. You didn't have to do the most or whatever. And Carly's like,
I can do whatever I want. When it comes to my body, I can do whatever I want.
So Shauna like, girl, okay, get out of my face. Because mind you, Shauna is sitting down. And Carly is kind of like standing over her like this. So Shauna did one of those, like, okay, girl, get out of my face, get out of my face. And Carly swatted her hand. So I'm like, oh my God, Lord. So I'm over there like, now can we fight it, Shauna? Now? It's like, nah, I was just there because I was going to let the cousins do their thing. You know, I don't want to get in family disputes. That's up to them. Like, if they would have fought, that's going to be on them. But I was trying to stay in my little lane, right? So she did that. So Shauna stood up. And Carly like,
bitch, don't act like I won't beat your ass. Like, you want to stand up like you want to fight. You trying to be tough in front of these niggas. I drag you.
So I'm like, okay, now Carly, like, you doing too, like, at the end of the day, this is still your little cousin. Don't do the most. Like, this girl did not disrespect you. Why are you talking about you a dragger? So I guess like the boys heard, you know, the arguing kind of like grow bigger. So they came from out the kitchen and they was grabbing like Shauna and like take her in the kitchen. Like, they was like, come on in the kitchen. So Carly like,
what you grabbing her for? Y'all grabbing her like this bitch about to do something. She ain't about to do nothing.
Or whatever. So they kind of kept going back and forth. They take Carly in the kitchen or whatever. They all in there. I'm still sitting on the love seat, just sitting there looking like, really? You just come to stuff and just ratchet it the fuck up? Like, you just do the most? Like, that's what you do? So I'm just sitting there. So Carly, it's only me and Carly in the room now, like in the living room now, and they all in the kitchen. So she just still yapping, talking or whatever. And I don't know who she's talking to, because I'm all on my phone, like minding my own business. And she look at me like,
and what? You got something to say?
Me? If 2 plus 2 equals 4. And she talking to somebody in this living room. I'm the only girl in this living room. So if 2 plus 2 is 4, then she gotta be talking to me. Okay, now is the yup. Okay, many times. So I hop up. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, bitch, who is you talking to? Y'all, when I called her a bitch, it was like war. She was like,
bitch, oh, you got me.
So she started screaming. I'm standing there like this. So I'm like, swing. I'm not even about to argue with this bitch. I'm like, swing. So I just kept saying that. So they run out from the kitchen, and of course they trying to get me. So Shauna like, what's the problem, whatever. Carly, you doing too much. Like, I guess Carly felt like she was automatically on my side, which she didn't even take no side. She was just like, it's too much going on, Carly, you doing too much, everybody chill out or whatever. So she like,
Shauna, it's supposed to be family over everything. How you gonna take up for her? Da-da-da.
And Shauna like, I'm not even taking up for nobody, but bitch, you just try to fight me too. So what are you talking about? Y'all, everybody kind of calm down. My boo get me, Shauna boo get her. Everybody try to just like relax. Carly sitting on the couch or whatever. So Shauna boo took her in his room to like relax her. I'm sitting in the kitchen with my boo. The third boy kind of was like in the back somewhere, because he didn't want to sit out in the living room with her. So she's sitting out there in the living room, y'all, just kind of by herself, just like talking shit, getting on the phone, calling people, whatever. So everybody trying to like woo-sign, calm down. So I'm just like, let's just go home, just take us home. I'm like, we're gonna have to do something again, like, you know, without her, and just we're gonna all have to meet up again, because this is a no-no. Like, this is not going down right. She is tripping, this bitch is doing too much, right? So they like, okay, yeah, for sure, because, yeah, it's too much going on, though, like, you know. So we hugging, whatever. So she, like, on the phone, like,
everybody want to leave me and think they going to go cuddle up. Now, if I start knocking shit down in this bitch, I'd be wrong, right?
On the phone. So, of course, Shauna boo come out, was like,
okay, Shauna, y'all, let's go ahead and go. Let's get in the car, because she not about to mess up my house.
And she look at Shauna Boo like,
if I wanted to mess this bitch up, I would.
so Shauna like, now you got me fucked up, y'all. So she got irritated and she pushed Carly, right? So I'm like, okay, no, we not about to fight in these people's house. Like, let's just go, y'all. Carly gets up, try to fight her, okay? Of course, they hold her back or whatever. We getting out the house. So they telling Shauna, like, just calm down. Like, I'm like, Shauna, just calm down for my sake and for your boo's sake. Like, just calm down, whatever. Everybody kind of calm down, right? We getting in the car. The third boy didn't want to ride. He didn't want to ride back with us, okay? He was over Carly. He like, I'm going to stay here. I see y'all when y'all come back. He didn't want to ride, right? So we in the car. Of course, it's my boo car, so I get back in the front seat. So now it's really no need for nobody to get in the third row because them three could sit in the middle row. They getting in, and Carly got the nerve to ask Shauna Boo like,
sit in the middle. I don't want to sit next to this bitch.
all of this. So Shauna like, don't tell my nigga what to do, all of this. So I'm just like, oh my God, like, please, like, can we just get home? So I literally was like, I looked at my boo like, sorry, I'm sorry. But I'm like, Carly, just come sit in the front seat. Because at this point, I know we was going to have us a little tussle, but I'm so ready to like get her home that I'm putting my attitude and whatever I got going on to the side. And I'm like, Carly, come sit in the front. You could just sit in the front and us three could sit in the back. Like, you know, my boo don't mind. Everything cool. So she get in the front or whatever. I'm sitting in the back. Like, Shauna's little leg is just shaking. She heated. But I'm just like, okay, girls, okay. It's okay. We're going to get through this. Everything's straight, right? So we ride home. It's like her liquor kicked in and she was already on 90. It's like it kicked in and put her up to 100, right? So she just like still talking up in the front seat. Mind you, the music loud as hell, but she's still just saying shit, y'all. Who she talking to? Herself. But she's sweating and she hot or whatever. So she got the window rolled down or whatever. Just talking junk, y'all. She got her head out the window because she like, I'm hot. She's sweating or whatever. She put her head out the window. The wind just blowing. So when we leaving off the street or whatever, she already got like, basically on our way to the freeway, she already got her head kind of like hanging out the window because she's saying she hot and she need to like cool off or whatever. So she got her head hanging out the window. So, you know, my boo hop up on the freeway. That way we can head back to Shauna's house. While she got her head still out the window, you know, we on the freeway. The wind is blowing even extra hard because now we going like, what, 80, 90 miles per hour on the freeway. This bitch, y'all. This bitch ponytail flies off. This bitch ponytail flies off. While we're in the car on the freeway, it flies off. Mind y'all, it's dark at this point. Nobody noticed because her head was out the window. Nobody paying attention to her. It's dark. We can't even really see her. Nobody noticed. She just started freaking out and hitting like his dashboard like this. Or what's it called? Yeah, that's the dashboard board, right? Whatever with a glove compartment at, that part, like she started beating on like, what the fuck? Like mad. So he started, my boo like,
hey, you tripping, like, what's the problem?
He turned on the radio. So we like, what, Carly? Like, I'm all like, what's the problem? Like, what are you doing? Why are you freaking out? Like, I'm linked up trying to talk to her in the driver's seat because I'm in the back behind my boo. So I'm like, what's the problem? When she leaned back in the car, I seen that she just had like, you know, like a little bun, like her little bun right here. So she like,
my ponytail just flew off. You turn the car around. You need to go back and get the ponytail.
Talk to my boo. So my boo like, I'm not about to go back and get the ponytail. Now, listen, y'all could say maybe he was petty for not wanting to go back, but I don't think I would have went back either. Like, it's on the freeway. It blew back. Who knows where it even landed at? It's dark. You think we about to go up one exit, go all the way around to come back on the exit to see if it could have blew back even further than the last exit. We don't know where that little ponytail is at. Girl, that ponytail was like $9.99 for the beauty supply store. You would be okay. That's too bad. You shouldn't have had your head out the window if your shit was loose. So she freaking out because she wants us to go back to get the ponytail, and we're not. So I'm talking to my boo like, don't go back and get that ponytail. Like, we're not going back to go get that. Like, it's dark. It's dangerous. It's on the freeway. It's a fucking goner. Okay? It's gone. It's done. So she tripping or whatever. So Shauna, I guess she just got irritated and was like, sit the back, you doing too fucking much. Like, she started doing one of these. Carly turned around like,
bitch, you doing this like you want to do something.
I'm like, oh my God, please get us home. please get us home, because this bitch literally is gonna make, like, she is going to make me lose my mind. How extra she been. She was already extra. Now that she got liquor in her system, she is intensified of the extraness. Why are you doing all of this? Y'all, I was so annoyed that all of this was going on our first time, like, meeting. Well, I don't want to say the first time meeting them, but the first time hanging out with our potential boos. And this is how this night going. Like, really? This is what you gonna do? Really, sis? Like, they going back and forth. At this point, y'all, I sat back in my chair and I was just looking out the window. Y'all, when I tell you I didn't have no more fight in me, I didn't have no more. It was just like always a screaming match, a yelling match. It's just so much going on, y'all. I was so annoyed. I'm looking out the window in the back like, I can kiss this boo goodbye. So no, I was just so annoyed by her that I'm like, I'm in a car. It's nothing I can really do. We both can't be yelling at her at the same time. It's just pointless, y'all. I'm so annoyed. Her and Shauna kind of going back and forth, going back and forth. They kind of calmed down. She's still up there tripping. I could tell my boo ready to get her home because we went from going 80 to going like 110. I'm not going to lie. He wanted to get us out of his fucking car. We get to Shauna's house. We getting her out the car. Shauna's so mad. Shauna telling her, like, you can't come in my house. Now, granted, I'm like, Shauna, where she gonna go? Like, well, she drove there. Like, her cousin drove her car to Shauna's house. So she could have got in her car and left. But I don't know. Like, she was drinking. So I guess I wouldn't recommend that she go drive or whatever. But Shauna was like, you're not coming in my house. Like, you're not coming in my house as we getting out the car, whatever. So we are getting out the car. Once again, I'm apologizing to my boo. I'm hugging him. I'm over there talking to them. Shauna and Carly still going at it on that side because I'm on the driver's side getting out with my boo. And they getting out on the passenger side. So they on the other side still going at each other's throat. I'm over here like, boo, my bad. I'm so sorry. I don't know. We got to try this again without none of them at this point. Like, everybody got to go. Everybody dismissed. I'm like, we're going to have to just do like a one-on-one. He like,
yeah, it's okay. I know none of this your fault, but yeah, I'm going to have to just come scoop you one of these days. It's just going to be me and you, da-da-da.
Cool. So I'm saying bye. He get in the car, whatever. And, Shauna's like, I'm sorry. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Whatever, saying bye to everybody. So they pull off. Y'all, they didn't even... They didn't even make sure we got in the house safe. And I'm only laughing because I can't even be mad. Listen, they were so over us. And the fact that she was beating on his dashboard and just doing the most. I think they were so over us. They didn't even make sure we fucking got in the house safe. Okay, they pulled off. So we walking up the driveway. That way we can go to the side door. Shauna like, you not coming to my house. You not coming to my house at all. Don't walk up over here. And Carly like,
I bet you I get in that bitch. I bet you I get in there.
So I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. Like, I got to go in the house because I got to pee. Cause I was just going to go home or whatever. But I had to use the bathroom. So I'm like, let me come in and use the bathroom, whatever. So I go. So Shauna like, come okay. Get in the house first. So I run in the house because I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. If she trying to lock her cousin out, that's on her. I don't have nothing to do with this. This not my house and this not my cousin. So I run in the house and Shauna tried to hurry up and run in, but Carly put her arm in like this. So she had her arm on there, but she wasn't like squeezing it too tight because like I know she didn't really want to hurt her, but she didn't want her to come in. So she had her arm right there. So because her elbow kind of got caught in, Shauna was pushing up on the door and Carly just started like doing like this. So she ended up hitting Shauna's head because Shauna's head and her hands was up on the door, right? So I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, like what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know. So she like, Kay, come here, help me close this door. I'm like, I really don't want to be involved, but this my friend, so I guess I'm gonna help her close the door. Like, I wasn't really thinking, so I go over there and I'm pushing the door too, helping her close her door. So I'm like, I'm pushing and pushing or whatever. So we get the door closed or whatever, and we lock it. Cool. So I'm just sitting there like, what we gonna do? Like, she is drunk. Like, I'm trying to talk to Shauna. Like, I help her close the door, I was still trying to talk to her. Like, I know we almost kind of fought her, but like, she drunk. She don't need to drive home or whatever. She needs to like just come in and probably lay down. Mind you, I forgot to say, but this was in the summertime or whatever. So Shauna like, no, that bitch can sleep in her car for all I care. All of this. So I'm just like, okay, well, like, I gotta go use the bathroom. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with me, right? Well, it got something to do with me, but it kind of don't. Like, I can't tell Shauna who to bring in her house. Like, this is your cousin. I don't got nothing to do with that, right? So I go use the bathroom, whatever, and I come back out. So I guess Carly is in the backyard, like, knocking over, like, the bikes. Like, it was, like, Shauna bike back there. Mind you, like I said, Shauna, like, 20. I think she was, like, we both was, like, 20. So she don't even ride her little bike no more. It's just in the backyard because she always had it. So Carly is in her backyard knocking over the bikes and stuff, like doing little extra stuff. So Shauna get mad and go to like the back patio that was like connected to like the backyard. And she opened up just the patio door, not the screen. So the screen's still locked, but she opened up the sliding door and she like, bitch, stop knocking over shit over here. Don't be messing up my stuff over here. Go home. Go sit in your car, bitch. Da da da. Just saying stuff. So I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, when is this night gonna end? When is this night gonna end? So she just talking shit out the screen. So the Carly is sitting on like the porch deck in the back, just like, shut up, bitch, shut up. They just arguing. She doing this or whatever, and she started doing this, y'all, like spitting at the door. Now, of course, the screen door is still closed, so it's not really connecting. But I guess like if Shauna's face was up on the screen door, she probably could feel like a couple little driplets, but she really couldn't spit at her because the screen door was closed. Like the big door was open, but the screen door was closed. But I guess Shauna just felt like at the end of the day, like this bitch is spitting at me, like I'm pissed. So she kept doing this, spitting at her and stuff. Shauna slid that screen door open so quick and ran up on her and was like, like she reached back here and was like, pow, and smacked her across the face. And I'm like, damn, like y'all, she fell, and I'm like, damn, right. So Shauna didn't really want to fight her. So after she smacked her, she didn't run back inside, but she walked back inside and she slid the patio back and she locked it, whatever. So of course Carly pissed. Like I would be too. Like you just got the living shit smacked out of you. So Carly like,
open that bitch.
She trying to like yank at the screen door to try to like take that bitch off, I guess, or whatever. She like, open up, da da da. So Shauna like in the house like, nah, that's what you get, bitch. You been talking shit all day. There's a whole bunch of back and forth, y'all. I'm sitting there like, oh wow. So you just gonna smack the shit out your big cousin, huh? But listen, I'm sorry. She needed to be smacked because that bitch did way too much all day. Do y'all know the girl went down like the porch deck to try to go back around to like the side door? I don't know why. Like I don't know if she thought it was gonna be open now. Like why did you think that? Y'all, she done slipped. I don't know how she slipped. Maybe because she was still drunk. She done slipped down the little 3 steps that it was, y'all. And when she slipped, the way she kind of slipped, she kind of did the splits, y'all. Do you know she ripped her pants right down the butt crack, y'all? She ripped her pants. So I'm not gonna lie, I started laughing because I thought the shit was funny. So me and Shauna laughing. She like,
both y'all bitches, it's lit for y'all, it's lit for y'all.
ended up talking shit. So I'm just sitting there like, you know, because I've been trying to stay quiet the whole time because I'm like, this is not my fight. I'm like, Shauna already arguing and trying to fight her, so it don't make no sense for me to jump in and like double team her. Like, that's your cousin, I'm gonna let you handle it. Y'all, she ended up getting in her car and pulling off, right? A couple minutes later, Shauna mama ended up calling her because I'm sure she called her auntie and kind of told her or whatever. So Shauna started telling her all the stuff that she was doing or whatever, and like they started talking, and I'm like, okay, girl. So I let them have their conversation. So I'm like, all right, girl, I'm gone. We hug, I leave. And that was basically the end of that night. I don't know when Shauna and her cousin ended up making up for real. Because, I mean, like months and months, like months later, it was Shauna's birthday. And she ended up coming to the party, whatever. So I knew that they was fine. But I don't know when they ended up making up. Because I didn't even bother to follow up or whatever. And, yeah, so that was that night. I did go on a one-on-one date with my boo later on after that. Because I'm like, you're not about to ruin this for me. Because you got a bad attitude. So that's what ended up happening with us, y'all. That night was just crazy. I went home and I was just like, oh my God, like this is just too fucking much for me, y'all. I was just like, I just hate bitches that really do the most when you get around dudes or have attitudes or try to embarrass people and just act like they all, like, if y'all that type of female, stop doing the most when y'all get around dudes. Y'all do realize that shit is not cute. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not none of that. Like, knock it the fuck off, okay? Period. But y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, okay? I'm not gonna tell y'all again. Give it a thumbs up, okay? Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok at KShine with 3 E's. Do all of it. Subscribe, turn on your post notifications, comment down below, share the videos, do the whole 9, okay? But y'all already know. Until next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.